All right, good evening, gentlemen and ladies. I have a different kind of video today for everyone. I've been asked the question a lot, what you get someone for Christmas, for the holidays, for their birthday, for the guy that kind of has it all. This is a tool review, basically, of some of the best tools I think that there are out there for 2023. And I'm not talking about an M18 Milwaukee or a $500 pass load. These are simple stocking stuffers. Most of these are under 50 bucks, 20 bucks. And I think you guys are going to like them. So starting right off, jumping right in, the knife, oh, you guys are going to get me on this every time. The Neex, Cobra pliers. I use these almost every day. You have to have a good pair of pliers. If you have a good pair of pliers, channel locks, whatever you want to call them, you can do pretty much everything. The Neex, they're about $35, $40 right now on Amazon. For most of these items, I'll leave a link down below. They are affiliate links. I have to say that or I'll get sued, and I get probably 1% commission on that, so whatever. But yeah, these are fantastic. They grip onto pretty much anything, rounded bolts, you name it. I love these. I use these almost every single day. Second on the list, the Pika Pen. A pen? What kind of Christmas gift is that? I love this pen. This is on my EDC, my everyday carry. It's fantastic. Look at that point. It gets into the fine holes. It's almost like a needle. So if you're tracing something on wood, if you use a thick, regular Sharpie, you have that big fat line. If you try to get into a hole of something to trace it, you can't do that. But with this Pika Pen, you can definitely get into any little crevice. These are about $10, $15 on Amazon. I love this thing. Next on the list, my Milwaukee pen light. Whoa, look at that. See how good it is? This is 25 bucks. Again, in my EDC, this goes everywhere with me. I use this pretty much every day. It's bright, nice spotlight on there. Also, pretty good with the flooding too. It's pretty bright in here, so you can't really tell. It clips on very good. I put this in my pocket. This is very, very tight. I never lose it. Nice knurling on the body, and this is clever too. What do we do with our flashlights? We always need two hands, right? So we put it in our mouth like this when we work. Hopefully my dentist doesn't see this video. They actually rubberized this tip here. It's meant to bite onto. So that's pretty cool. It won't mess up your dentures or your veneers or real teeth, whatever you have. Milwaukee measuring tape. I heard a lot of bad things about these. I wanted to test it out myself. I got this at Home Depot on Black Friday for 10 bucks. I figured it can't be that bad. I'm not sure if they changed their recipe, their design, whatever you want to call it, but this is a nice tape measure for $10. It has all the little markings on here, all the little denominations. So if you're bad at, if you don't know how to read a tape measure, this is pretty much idiot proof. It has 10 feet of standout. I tested this out, so trust me on this one. This shed, oh boy, we're going. We're testing it live. 7, 8. Oh, I don't have enough shed. we're at 9 feet of standout, and no problem. Ooh, and no problems. They say don't do that to your measuring tape. Don't let it snap back. I always do though. For 10 bucks, you can't beat it. These used to be magnetized, and they were always a mess because what do you do with your measuring tape? You always put it in your pocket and you pull it out, and you have to peel off all the screws and everything on here. Only complaint, it's kind of thin. I'm afraid I'm going to cut myself on this, but oh well, I haven't yet. Next up to bat, these are everywhere. I might have probably 4 of these laying around. A guy always needs a bit set. These go bad after a while. They strip out. You lose them everywhere. These are $10 on Amazon, Home Depot. I have one in the shop, one in the garage, one inside. This one's just for screwdriver bits and right here. No, but they make them for drill bits and everything too. They're so cheap. They're $10, $15. You can't go wrong buying this for a guy. He's going to need it and love it, and it'll go with him. Next up, Ichiban. Japanese pull saw. I use this all the time around the house for small limbs. This is the best saw I ever had. I did a separate video on this. This is how much I like it. Look at that ergonomic grip. Little pinky holder, and it just form fits to your hand. Sharp teeth. This is Japanese, so it doesn't work pulling back and forth. It only works on the pole, but it's great. I don't have to worry about sharpening it or changing the blade out. I use this numerous times on a sticky soft green wood and whatnot. But this is the Ichiban Samurai. It's $35 on Amazon. Forgive me with these prices. You know how it goes this time of year. Everything's changing. They're having these sales every 10, 12 hours. Wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe it's on sale and it's 10 bucks more. So please give me some leeway with these prices. Don't come after me if I'm a couple bucks off. I'm trying my best. Next up, a speed square. If your man around the house is any type of simple woodwork, I'm not even talking about cabinetry, you're going to need one of these if he doesn't have this already in his kit. They're $10, $15. They do amazing things. I'm not a pro at it, but you could use these to do roofs and hang stairs with all the numbers on here. You know what I use it for? I use it for finding 90, making a 90-degree cut and a 90-degree line. And I already got my money's worth out of this thing. I'm not a carpenter, a professional by any means, but that's what I use it for. And I love it. Bond Hoos. How many people love going to Ikea and they give you those little Len keys? You can't even put your hand in there, hurt your hand. It doesn't work. Buy this. This is one of my favorite things I ever purchased in my life. I have a metric set and Imperial. This is the Imperial set here. They give you a whole set, a whole plethora of keys. They're fantastic. A nice rubberized grip. If you're a fan of Adam Savage from Mythbusters, he has his own show on YouTube, Tested. He talked about these too, so he turned me on to them. And I'll steal one of his little things too. You could use this as a hammer, a makeshift hammer, if you will. But yeah, imagine building a bed or a couch or whatever from Ikea, and you're using this, how much easier it's going to be versus using one of those tiny little L keys, those Len keys that they give you. These have went up in price quite a bit. I bought this kit for $30 2 years ago. I think they're up to almost $50 a kit now. I'll put the link down below. $50, it's well worth it. It comes with a stand. You can mount this on the wall too, so you can have it against the wall for easy access. I love it. $50, it's a great deal. I think they are lifetime guaranteed. Double check me on that one, but yeah, I love it. Can't live without it. All the tools I have that I'm surrounded by in my shop, in my garage, in my home. I just got this tool last year. This tool I use more than any tool in the shop. More than my very expensive M18 Milwaukee impact drill and regular drill. It's this little guy right here. My Milwaukee M12 screwdriver. I love this thing. I use this for, you name it, I use it. It's small. The battery lasts me forever. It's very ergonomic. It's light. It's not unwieldy. You know, it's a lot easier to grab this than it is to, this is what I was using before, to do the same thing. So this is overkill for hanging up pictures or putting together things. This is $50 at Home Depot right now before Christmas, and that's a bargain. I think you can get them on Amazon too for $50 or $60. It comes with 2 batteries and a charger as well. I love the M12 line of Milwaukee. If you're looking to get into Milwaukee and don't need the heavy duty M18 stuff right here, this is $400 for 2 drills and 2 batteries and a charger. This is the most economical way to get into the Milwaukee line. I was a big DeWalt fan, but I'm not sure if it's just my Home Depot or if it's every Home Depot, but they've been pushing Milwaukee down everyone's throats. Before I was happy with DeWalt, but everywhere you look, every end cap, every aisle at my Home Depot is Milwaukee, Milwaukee, Milwaukee. They even have the Milwaukee reps on site now, pretty much every time I go there. And yeah, I decided to give it a go, and I love it. Their guerrilla marketing worked on me. I'm a sucker or what? I don't need $400 drills, but I got them, and I guess they'll last a while. Next thing, I just got this the other day and fell in love with it. Going back to Milwaukee and their pack out. I tried the Milwaukee pack out. I don't need it for those price points. For $80 for a little carrying case for something, I'm not a plumber, I'm not an electrician traveling around from site to site and need something strong and secure that snaps together. I don't need that. This is probably one of my favorite toolboxes here, the Rigid. It's $39.99 at Home Depot. I think it's usually $49.99 regular price. This is fantastic. I put a whole bunch of stuff in here in the garage. That way I don't have to keep walking back and forth to my tool shop in the winter. It's great. It mounts on your wall too. It has cleats that come with it, and you can just put it on your wall and it slides off and on. On the inside, tons of room for the price. It gives you a little carrying case in there, and yeah, just a nice little mini foot locker for the price. It's fantastic. I think you could use it as a step stool too. Don't try it though. Don't sue me. Last but not least, something I wear all the time, and you see it all the time on here, is my apron. Levi's, very thick denim, great quality, nice stitching. Has the deep pockets up here. It's very thick. I love wearing it even when I'm not working. It's comfortable. It feels like I'm getting a nice hug wearing it. It's $55 right now from Levi's. So yeah, I don't paint with it or use grease with it. I know aprons you're supposed to use to keep your clothes clean. I wouldn't want to get this dirty. That's how much I like it. But I love it. It's fantastic. And I guess that's it. Hopefully you women out there, you mothers, wives, sisters, girlfriends, found something on here you can get your man. If not, drop me a line. Look down below for some links to Amazon. And have a great holiday and Merry Christmas. Oh gosh. Doobie doobie doo. Put a tripod on my Christmas list.